Monday Mortgage quarterback, Super Bowl edition to Sue hoist the Lombardi Trophy last night. But first, let's talk a little bit about mortgages and what we're seeing out there. Now, the first big CPI report is set to come out tomorrow, and we are projecting some strong figures. So the overall number of inflation is set to come down from 3.4% to 2.9%, a number we have not seen in quite some time under that 3% threshold. Now, they're also forecasting for core CPI to come down from 3.9 to 3.7%. Now, as reports come out of inflation coming down, we should expect to see a decrease in mortgage interest rates, perhaps this summer. And maybe the first rate cuts will be happening in May, so stay tuned. The Fed continues to work on getting the overall inflation rate back down to 2%, so that's kind of their magic number. Now, let's shift our focus to the big game that took place in Sin City, Las Vegas between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And man, we had quite a defensive battle in that first half. After a scoreless first quarter, it was a bit of a trickery by the 49ers, and it was actually a wide receiver touchdown pass from Juwan Jennings to Christian McCaffrey that would give the Niners the first lead of the game. They would hold that lead until late in the third quarter when a muff punt would prove costly, setting up the Kansas City Chiefs in the red zone. One play later, it was Patrick Mahomes finding Marquez Valdez-Scantling on a 16-yard touchdown pass to give the Kansas City Chiefs their first lead of the game. And it was an early fourth quarter touchdown from Brock Purdy to Juwan Jennings that would seesaw the Niners back into the lead. But the extra point was blocked, and this would prove very costly as the game went on. So the Chiefs would find themselves down only 3 instead of 4 and would get the ball back with just under 2 minutes to play. The Chiefs put together an 11-play drive, ending with a 29-yard field goal to tie the game and send it to overtime. Now, the San Francisco 49ers chose to take the ball first in overtime and went on a 13-play drive that stalled, and they were held to a field goal. With that being said, the Kansas City Chiefs took the ball and went on a 13-play drive of their own, but they finished it off with a 3-yard touchdown pass to Mecole Hardman for the game-winning touchdown. Patrick Mahomes does it again. He accounts for 399 total yards, including several key rushes late in the game, and was named Super Bowl MVP for the third time in his young career. Back-to-back Super Bowl wins for the Kansas City Chiefs, something that hasn't happened in 19 years. So what was your biggest takeaway from the Super Bowl? Was it a certain player performance? Was it your favorite commercial? Or was it just a cutaway to Taylor Swift and her entourage? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk again soon, guys. Have a fantastic week.